Hi, welcome to practice. I am packed into my little corner space today because for this class you're going to need access to a chair. You could use the edge of a couch or the edge of a bed, but I think something a bit firmer. My sofa is a little bit squishy. So this is like a firm chair that I can put my heels on because we're going to finish the class with putting our heels up on the chair and doing some bridges. And you'll have the option maybe to do a shoulder stand. Let's see how we go. We're going to start kneeling, and I'm going to just have a block that I can sit on. So get yourself into a comfy position. So I'm just going to pop it down so it's underneath my tailbone, and my heels are, the inside of my feet are squeezing it a little bit, which gives you that little bit of a tilt with your tailbone when you squeeze it. And we'll just begin with fingertips on the tops of the shoulders and just elbows and wrists meeting. Just some straightforward shoulder circles. Starting to get a feel of how your shoulders feel today. Let's go the other way. Wrists, then elbows. Feel I am tight. Toward a retreat yesterday, and I can kind of feel it in my obliques, my upper back, and my core. And then little sassy rolls, like you're, swimming or powerfully running, going in both directions. Goodness me, my right trapezius is feeling spicy. I'm feeling very immobile, actually. Roll that out. Let's right arm out to the side, palm facing up. Try and keep it sort of relaxed. Rotate the shoulder all the way around till the palm is facing back behind you, and then rotate back again. So rotating of the humeral head in the shoulder socket. You can always bend your elbow a little bit if you don't like to have your arms straight out. And let's find that internal rotation, hand facing back behind you, so that you can bring the back of the hand onto your waist, onto that nice little spot there above the hip. And that might be enough for you, or you might want to use your other hand to gently draw that elbow forward a little bit to get a slight stretch along the top of the bicep. Not too much. Release that, come out, rotate the hand upwards, and then bring the elbow in towards the waist. Try and pin it there as much as possible. You can even hold it and open the forearm out like a book so that you get this stretch down the front of the arm. And release it. And then I'm just going to bring my arm behind my back. I'll turn around so that you can see this. Holding on to the elbow or the forearm of my left arm, and then just draw that arm a little bit away from the body so that you get that deeper stretch on the right arm. There we go. Roll out, check in, right versus left. There's a little bit more space. We'll go the other side. So palm starts facing up, rotate. Notice any differences side to side. One more. The rain is coming down crazy here. Find that internal rotation. Bring the back of the hand onto the waist, and that might be enough, or you might lightly draw that elbow in. This is like a broken wing variation. Nice and relaxed. Don't overdo it. Release, come out, rotate, bring the elbow in. You might want to pin the arm there and try and open up the forearm a little bit more whilst you keep the upper part of the arm pinned to the waist. Ooh. Come out, slip again, and then your hand is against your low back. Try and hold on to your other forearm and then lever with your right forearm to increase the stretch on your left arm. Shoulder blades are really squeezing together here. And then come out. I'm just going to sit back on my block here to have a little bit more space. I'm going to stay with my back to you so you can see this. So hands wide and bringing the thumbs towards your trapezius. And we're going to bring the arms out, rotate, and come so that the hands are now facing out towards the low back. And then when you get there, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Try not to squeeze from the ribs. So I'm not doing a cat-cow, just the shoulder blades. The elbows will move back in space. Open up, come out, rotate, and hands back. So out, rotate, hands to the tailbone, and then squeeze the shoulder blades. Release, rotate, and back. Let's just keep going. Four, five, six, we'll do two more, 7. I can feel the effort in my shoulder blades. Last one, 8. And come back. Oh, the upper arms are feeling warm now. Last thing in our kneeling position. We'll do a little Bastrika breath, bellows breathing. Gentle hold of the forearms. Remember to tuck that tailbone a little bit. And it's an inhale, exhale. Trying not to kind of arch the spine too much, but it's fine to do a little bit more movement here. So it's a quite a deep, rapid breath. So, and as you go, you're allowing the shoulders to move. Change the cross of the forearms and carry on. Oh, roll out the neck a little bit. Feel that extra energy that you're getting. You might like to do a little neck stretch, just kind of play a little bit. Definitely a wake up in the morning, that one. Ooh, that's a big spicy stretch. Okay, let's bring shoulders up to the ears and drop them. One more. And wriggle it out, like come off the block. Come to a cross-legged position. Oh. Let's bring the arms up overhead and twist a little bit to the right, fingertips behind you. Come out, inhale, exhale, twist the other way. Once more each side. Come back to the middle. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right and let the back of your left hand be against your knee this time. So you're pressing the back of the hand in to lever yourself into the twist. Let's hold for a breath. Then bring the right arm up and over. You can flip the grip here if you like. And side bend, right arm coming overhead. Keep your right hip pinned. And you might turn your upper body to look up towards the ceiling a little bit as you reach. And then look down. Bring your right hand down to your left knee. You can straighten the spine. Take a little arch, cow pose. And then cat pose. Hold onto the knees. Rock back on your tailbone and really round the spine. Use that traction to get a big stretch across your shoulder blades. We'll stay here for a couple of breaths. Gently, gently. Come back out. Arms can come up. Inhale, exhale, we'll twist to the left, back of the right hand. Draw yourself up. Find your twist, and we're going to hold it for a big breath. In and out. Flip your grip if you like. Hold on. Left arm's going to come over. Find that side bend first of all, keeping that left hip pinned, reaching away from the hip. And then you might turn the upper body to look towards the ceiling a little bit, letting that right shoulder dip down. That is such a nice big stretch on my sore obliques. I didn't think I did that much yesterday, but clearly I did. And then look down, bring the right hand to the thigh, straighten, arch through the spine, big inhale. And then you'll find that cat pose. Tuck the tailbone, lever yourself back off your knees. Big stretch across the mid-back, shoulder blades. That's already feeling better for me. Some nice big breaths. You might find a little different spot this time to breathe into. Delicious. Okay, come up. Let's come to our all fours. And then the shoulders, knees under hips. Just some cat-cow to work out any kinks in the lower back. So we've worked the upper back quite a lot. So just allow yourself to really pay attention to your hips here. You might be rocking backwards and forwards a little bit. You might be doing more of a circling action. Maybe flip a wrist to find your cat pose and press your hand into the ground. Come out, flip the other wrist, same thing. Arch the spine, big breath. And then let's walk the hands forward for puppy pose. And I'm actually going to hold on to the edges of the mat here and pull them apart and away from me as I bring my forehead down and get a big stretch to the underarms and the upper back. Keep drawing your core up towards your spine, tailbone lifting towards the ceiling. And then bring yourself back up, sliding your hands back in, tuck the toes, press back and get a little bit of a pressure into the soles of the feet as well. Okay, let's wake up the core a teeny bit. So draw, there's a woodlouse walking across my mat. I don't want you to get squished. Go over there. Okay, draw your core up towards your spine. So you've got that nice solid core. We'll extend the left leg behind us. Find your balance first off. You might tap up and down a few times, wake up the glutes. Notice if you're shifting your weight, try and bring your center balance evenly over your hands. Yeah. And then once you've found that, you can add an airplane. So right arm out perpendicular to the shoulder. Try and keep lifting and lowering, or you might just be holding that leg in space. That's fine as well. And then let's cactus arm. So now, as you find that 90 degrees, you're squeezing the shoulder blade in just on the right side, while the left still has to be weight bearing. So there's lots of training for the upper back and core. The woodlouse is back. Oh dear, I'm just going to be very careful not to squash you. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. My glutes awake. Okay, bring the right hand just like at the back of the head or behind the ear. We're going to lift the leg and bring that elbow down, so it's a little twist. And then as you come up, cactus. So it's a twist and a squeeze. Woodlouse has suddenly realized maybe this isn't a sensible place to be. 3, 4, should we try 8? 5, 6, wish I'd said 5. 2 more, 7. Last one, 8. Bring that hand down, walk them forward a little bit, stretch weight off the wrists, tuck the toes, come up. Let's find a down dog, paddle it out. Get into your Achilles, your calf muscles. Shift your hips a little bit. I'm going to have to give this woodlouse a name because he seems very attached to my mat. Bertie the woodlouse is back. Let's try the other side. I'm just turning around so that I don't squash him. Hands down. Okay, so draw your core in. Extend the right leg. Find your balance. Think about evenly over both hands. And then we'll just weight the glute up, lift, lower. Keep drawing that core back towards your spine. Waking up. Back of the leg, bum muscles. So it's starting to feel a little bit fired up. Make sure that right arm is firm underneath your shoulder. You can add that airplane. You might just balance, or you might carry on with the tap downs. Harder on this side for me. 4, 5, wobbling's normal. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Find cactus on the left. So that shoulder blade is squeezing in. I'm going to carry on. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there. 3, keep squeezing. 2, and 1. Okay, bring the toes down. Hand behind the ear or the head. So it'll be a lift and twist. And then cactus. 2, 3. Oh, tough on this side. 4, 5, 6. Why did I say 8? 7. Last one. 8. Good gracious me. Hands down. Feet together. Knees wide. Whoa. Take a moment in down dog. Take the weight off your shoulders and your wrists. Sorry, this is child's pose, not down dog. So nice deep breath into your tailbone. You feel alive now, right? Can you feel your shoulder blades? Couple of deep breaths. When you're ready, walk the hands in, Let's flip around. Bertie's gone. We'll start from a dolphin. If that feels very uncomfortable for your shoulders, just do a down dog. Okay, so like a triangle between your hands and your elbows, elbows under the shoulders. Walk the knees in, tuck the toes. You're going to push your tailbone up like with a down dog and bring your head through. So shoulder blades are super strong, moving towards your ears. It's almost like your shoulders want to kiss your earlobes. Let's lift the left leg, bend the knee and hip pivot. Internal, external. Keep pushing your arms away from the ground. 7, 8. Good. Bring the knees down. Right hand lands so that you can make space to step that left foot through. Come up for your low lunge. Interlace the hands. You're going to push them away. Tuck the tailbone. Flip the palms to reach and lift. So a cat-cow. Using your shoulders. Getting into your hip, your tailbone. One more. And then we will walk this left foot forward in line with your knee. Pivot your knee. Walk that foot out and find your gate pose. Knee, hip, shoulder. Hands can come forward. I'm just going to move back on my mat a little bit. And you'll draw that right hand up towards your ribs, a little turn to the right, and then thread under towards the left. So lawnmower, little twist to the right, thread the needle to the left. So more about mobility than strength here. Four. And 5. Oh, it's nice, right? Hands under, walk your knee back in, flip round. Let's find dolphin again. That little triangle. Notice how you feel right side to left side. My right shoulder feels more spacious now. I'm going to make sure I've got the space for this. Here we go. Knees come in, tuck the toes, lift. Head comes through your upper arms. Really push the ground away. Right leg will rise, bend the knee, hip pivots. Internal, external. Keep lifting away from the ground. 6, 7, and 8. Good job. Knees come down. Left hand presses. You've got the space to step through for your lunge with the right knee forward. Interlace, curl, exhale, flip. Oh, that's really nice on my left quad. Last one. Oh, release. Walk that right foot forward. Pivot on your left knee. Find your gate pose. I'm just going to move back a little bit here. Make sure you're lined up nicely. Whew. Hands come forward. Right hand under your shoulder. Left hand is a fist. Up towards your ribs and you twist to the left. That is so nice. And then thread and reach underneath. I think I've said it before, but lawnmowers are my favorite twist. I think that restriction from pulling your hand up means that you can't overdo it. And it just seems to kind of get this really lovely nook in my back. I'm going to do one more because I'm feeling indulgent. There we go. Reach. Oh, knees come in, come forward. This is our last dolphin. Elbows, hands, knees come in. We're going to test our strength a little bit here. Tuck the toes, find your dolphin, push through. You might just hold it, or making sure you feel good and strong in your shoulders, you're going to shift forward, head towards your thumbs, and back again. 2. So we are relying on movement in your shoulder blades, and you have to keep pushing away from the ground. 4, 5, maybe a couple more. 6, 7, one more. 8. Oh, good job. Knees come down, come up, left fingertips behind you, bring the right arm up and over, push your hips, reach. Doesn't need to be pretty, it's about the stretch. Right hand behind you, lift, press, open up. Oh, roll out the shoulders. Yeah, so we've worked through all the ranges of mobility in the shoulder blades, protraction and retraction of the scapula, up and down movement, out and in movement, rotation of the humeral head. And we've also engaged movement with strength and loading, which is what we were just doing. So we'll finish coming to the chair or whatever you're using. And you want to have your heels on the chair. And when you lie down, knees over hips, right? Oh, you might just want to take a moment and feel like that weightlessness in your shoulders. Like, how good is that? All right, we're going to do some bridges. So normal bridges, but your heels are on the chair. So think about drawing ASIS points at the front of the hips together. Muscles are coming down. That'll immediately lift your tailbone anyway. Heels press into the floor, which engages your hamstrings to lift up. You might edge your shoulders away. Find your starting point that you want. So knees, hips, shoulders in one long line. This is what we're aiming for, okay? So we'll dip down, come back up. 2. Let's aim for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6. See how it's kind of subtle loading of the shoulders? 7, 8. Back of the leg should really be working. 9, one more. 10. Oh, good. Okay. Make sure your hips are under your knees again. Hands behind the back of the head. I'm sorry. Yes, just a little bit of core work. Draw the abdominals down towards the ground. Whew. Let's hover the left and extend the right away, and then switch. And then switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. If you want to come up off your shoulders, you can. Switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Keep going. 7, 6, 5. Come up a bit more. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Stay up if you're curled. And we're going to just extend the left leg. Keep the right knee over the hip the whole time. Slightly turn that left leg out. Tap it to the chair and back up. 1, 2. Not moving on your spine. 3, 4. Keep that knee over your hip. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost there. 10. Good. Swap sides. Hovering. Left knee over hip. Right leg extends. Little external lift. And 1. Oh, it's harder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh my goodness. Draw the knees in. Okay. So feet on the edge of the chair. And now we'll work towards shoulder stand. A couple of ways we can do this. So heels on the back of the chair, engage, draw the abdominals down. You've got that lift already, and you can come up towards your high bridge, but bring your hands underneath you to support your hips. Okay, here you go. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And first off, we're just going to practice lifting one leg straight over the hip. Engage your core. Bring that heel down, and then the other side. Point up towards the ceiling. Engage your core. Now, one option is to come down, come right into the chair, really, really close to it, so that you can work from here, same way. Heels will come up. Engage. I'm going to step onto the arm of the chair, lift one, lift up, and it might take a minute, and you come up, second leg comes up, okay? And there you go, your shoulder stand. Now, what's happening? Your weight is on your shoulders, your hands are supporting your hips, your core muscles and the back of your legs that we all worked really, really well are engaged to hold your legs upright. And this is a slight inversion, so it's quite calming. Okay, if you want to come down, you can find the chair. And come down. All right. So that's option one. Option two, or you might do that and then you might try this. You might be hating the whole concept of a shoulder stand, in which case, don't worry about it. Just don't do it. Your other option is to roll into it, which requires a bit more core strength, but you have momentum to help. So you have a little bit of a roll, right? And you start to think about your legs coming up, arms at the shoulders. Oh, I just did it, sorry. So I'll come down and show you again, right? So it's a roll. Your forearms come down as you roll, and you can get the momentum to push up, core lift, whoop, legs lift, and you bring your hands under your tailbone. Now, for context, in case you think, you're a yoga teacher, this is literally the only inversion I can do apart from like walking my feet up a wall, and I can't even bring both feet away from the wall. I'm too scared. So, inversions are not the point of yoga. They're just like fun little peak poses to work our strength, our load bearing, our balance, to give us a sense of confidence. And as I said, they are also quite soothing for the nervous system because your legs are higher than your heart. To come down from this one, you need to have strong core and strong neck. You come down, tuck your chin to the chest so that your neck doesn't whiplash as you come down. Okay, so I hope that was fun. Come onto your back and let's drop the knees to one side and reach, tuck a little bit with the tailbone, lengthen through the quad and the low back. Come down, roll across, other side. Oh, might have a little rub if anything feels tense, right? And then to finish, because we've got the chair and because we've been working our shoulders, I think then the obvious choice is to have our calves on the chair and maybe to introduce our supported fish. So you'll need a couple of blocks or your bolster. And if you don't want to do this, just put your calves up on the chair or just take a regular Shavasana. See what feels good for you and your body. But this is a nice option. That's all I'm giving you. Okay, so you'll bring your bottom right up, just like we did with the shoulder stand, so that your legs are really hanging on the chair, right? There's no gap between the back of my thighs and the edge of the chair. One block is going to be beneath the back of my shoulders. Might take a minute to wiggle yourself into it. That's okay. There we go. The other block behind the back of my head, and I'm making it higher because I don't want this to be extreme. Right, that's a little bit too low. There we go. Oh, there we go. And what you've got here by doing it this way is you've got this really deep crease at your hips. Your pelvis is like dropping down to the ground, weightless. You've still got that upper back opening. It's incredibly soothing. If you have low back issues or pelvic issues, this is a really nice one. So choose whatever rest position feels good for you, for your shoulders, for your back. And take a little moment just to scan through the remnant of the practice. Think through where we started, how you were feeling, the little challenges, the strength, the core work. Maybe you found that balance at the end, maybe you didn't. And notice how your body is feeling now. Where there is a bit of warmth, heat, a bit more looseness in the joints, the muscles, a bit more expansion in the breath, maybe circulation all the way to the fingers and toes. Just allow yourself to stay and to dwell for a little bit on all the good sensations in the body. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Let me know what you thought of it, especially doing a peak pose like that. It's not something we often do. Let me know if you'd like some more, and I will practice again with you soon. Thanks, everyone.